Welcome to another episode of the Music Rabbit Hole. I am your humble host and bus driver on this musical journey through music, I guess. This is the third episode. Happy Friday, people. We made it through another week in quarantine. Hopefully this show is making it a little more enjoyable here. Again, the goal is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, bring you a new artist, take you down the rabbit hole, find bands that fans also like, and keep going step by step until we cover 10 artists or bands throughout our journey. Be sure to comment if there's ever a band that you suggest or that you want to see on an episode. Subscribe as well. I appreciate that. And spread the word. I mean, if you have a friend that likes music and likes this idea, send it to them. Because this is how I find music. So I wanted to kind of share it with you guys. And hopefully it's helpful and you find some bands that you now like along the way. Let's get into, also, Spotify playlist in the show description, so you can go there. You can listen to the full songs. I'm only going to be playing minute clips here of each band's songs, but if you want to hear the full songs, I have created Spotify playlist for it, so you can go there and listen to it if you have Spotify, or just search them on YouTube. So, I'm very excited about this band. This is one that I found relatively recently, a while back, and doesn't make any sense, but they are called Hot Mulligan, and this is one of those bands that is doing some great things on kind of the punk scene here. Their latest album came out this year. It's called You'll Be Fine, and people love this album. I really enjoyed this album, so we're going to go down the Hot Mulligan rabbit hole. Let's start with one of their songs off of their latest album. It's called Equip Sunglasses. I like this song a lot because it's like a mix of kind of the scream, but he doesn't go full into it. He still kind of brings that, mid-2000s kind of sound to his voice at times, if that makes sense. I like these guys a lot, and more as I listen through the album. So, we're going to start down this journey here. Band number 2 on our trip here. They're called Microwave, and this song by them has about almost 5 million plays. It's called Lighterless. Got kind of that grainy guitar sound. Ooh. This is cool. I like this. I'd love to play more, but you can listen again to the whole song. Go find that band. This is just a teaser in a way. So we're not going to give you the full song there. So next band here is called Super Whatever. As you can see on the bottom of the screen, the E is left off of the ever part of the name. Punk. I don't even know if that's the genre they're in, but we'll see. This song by them has about 600,000 plays. It is called Melancholism. Kind of electronic beginning. Definitely poppy, electronic-y a bit. It's good though.
nothing. So let's go discuss something and sit and talk about how you never heard of that one band that I always talk about.
That's a cool line to have in there, because on this show we're talking a lot of bands you probably never heard of. So moving on to the fourth band here on the show, they're called the Cardboard Swords, and they have about 61,000 monthly listeners, and this song by them is called Flannel. It's got about 5 million plays, definitely more than some of their other songs, so this is going to be pretty good, hopefully. Looks like this album came out in 2014. First acoustic song we've had since the first episode.
You said that I should get a clue. Well, I did. It was to rid my heart of you.
Got that so kind of emotional
I did exactly
sound.
What you said I should do. I played the sleuth and I found a clue. But I still can't stop thinking about you. That's standard procedure. You know me. So fuck with my heart at your leisure. That's how it goes, it's been going lately. Said I was the best, simultaneously the worst. In best case scenario, I should be cursed for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life, where I feel like I am.
Sounds like an emotional song, one of those ones you, especially now in these quarantine times, turn the lights down low and listen to that song here. Fifth one on the playlist. So I have heard of these guys. So they are called I'm Glad It's You. They have about 51,000 monthly listeners. This song has about 2 million plays. It is called Curbside. Oh, this is good. I've heard this one. Got that cool sound where it sounds like he's singing from like 2 rooms over. Ooh, I like when the other guitar comes in. Now, I know that song gets even better. I'm going to have to stop it there, though. You can listen to the rest of it on your own time. We're halfway through. 5 bands down, 5 bands to go. Next up, this is another one of those bands who they came out with an album, I think it was this year, and people are talking about them a lot. They're in the emo scene, kind of emo punk category. They're called Charmer. They've got about 42,500 monthly listeners, and this song has about 37,000 plays. It's listed as Wolf Fang Fist by Charmer. Ooh, picks up the pace there. I don't know how those drummers do it. It's really cool. You hear all the different kind of pacing changes they have just in that first minute of the song. But they're supposed to be one of those bands that's going to kind of blow up a bit soon. So Charmer, that was good. Next one is a personal favorite of mine. They're pretty small, and they have a new album coming out, I think, next month. They're called Retirement Party, and they got about 36,000 monthly listeners. This song has about 500,000 plays. It's called Passion Fruit Tea.
I may not have a job, but I have something that is much more valuable than this. I may
first female lead vocalist we've had on the show so far. I like the drummer a lot in this band. They do a tremendous job. And this band as a whole, I like their sound. I mean, it's just one of those sounds that you just enjoy it. I mean, you can't really listen to that and not like that. 3 bands left to go here. Moving on to, man, this is cool. It's covering bands that I do know and like. This band is another small one, and they actually broke up for a bit. Now they were coming back, and then all this coronavirus stuff started kicking in. So I don't know what their plans are now, but they're called Michael, Sarah, Palin. They have about 75,000 monthly listeners. This song has about 1.5 million listens to it. It's called If. So this is a cover. So you may have heard. I guess it's okay to play this. So this is a cover. You should know this song. Gotta let this one get close to the chorus, I think.
Down Geronimo's rifle, Maryland shampoo, Benny Goodman's corset and pen. Okay, I made that up. I promise you I'd never give up if it makes
there it is.
you happy.
It's good. It's really a cool cover of that song. I think it's Sheryl Crow, did that one. So we got 2 bands left. Moving on to number 9. Fans also like this band called Pictures of Vernon. They've got about 24,000 monthly listeners. This song has about 300,000 downloads, or listens, I guess, and it's called Welp, Fuck It. So I guess we are swearing on this show when it comes to... I'll let the band swear and their song title swear. I'm not really going to swear, but whatever. They already did. So it's called Welp, F It. We got one more after this one. Oh, that's kind of a cool thing they do there with the drums and guitar. Sorry to cut you off there, buddy, but you can listen to that song later on. Last one on this journey here. Number 10. Band called Max Seal. 61,000 monthly listeners. This song has about 1 million plays. It's called Next to You.
Looking at the spot where you were yesterday, it's like you vaporized through the bed frame. I knew that I would.
There's a lot of songs. I'll stop it for a second. There's a lot of songs that do that kind of cool little fill, I think. There's a music term there, which and then they kind of go into the song. It's usually towards the beginning. It's always kind of a cool effect.
Late night ghost stories where I had no idea to keep you away.
I let it play a little bit longer there, but that's Max Seal. Like that one a lot too. I mean, all these sound pretty good, especially I'm glad that this was the first time doing the show here, even only doing a couple episodes, that I've heard maybe about half of these bands. So hopefully you found some new bands through this episode. If you haven't already done so and you want to, you can go back and listen to Monday and Wednesday's episode. We will have 3 fresh new Rabbit Hole bands for you next week. Be sure to subscribe so you can get those episodes in as soon as they come in. And appreciate that. Appreciate you guys watching the video, especially if you watched to this point here. Just trying to brighten up your day, and for those music lovers out there, help you find some new bands. So far, we've got 30 bands through this first week. Gotta find some gem in those 30, hopefully. If you do find a new band and you like them, let me know. Leave a comment. I'll read it, and you'll be able to tell me, hey, maybe I showed you a new band that you now like. Besides that, have a great weekend, everybody. Support local music, as I always say. Buy their merch, buy their hats, their T-shirts, everything you can. Got to keep the arts going here, even with these tough times. Have a great weekend, everybody. This has been another episode of The Music Rabbit Hole. See you guys.